Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring in a review for Toriko Manga chapter 346. Now quite a bit happens in this chapter and I'm just going to try to break it down as easy as possible as I can. So the first thing that happens is we see slave chefs. One of them seems to know Komatsu because we see him say Komatsu, huh? So it kind of hints that this guy knows him, and if that is the case, who is he? Why is he there? Etc. etc. Like what's going on with him? Maybe it might be nothing important anyway. But yeah, that's the first thing that happens. Then we flip over to the 5-10 shell chefs. They're eating air at 120%, and they're just enjoying all that good stuff. But during this time, we find out the results of the cooking competition, and we find out that Yada won his competition, as we knew because we saw it, and the only other person to win was Komatsu's girlfriend. Well, not official girlfriend, but girlfriend seemed to be. She won her match as well, and of course, one match was interrupted. It's during this time also we see Gigi, and he's just talking to them, debating which chef should they take to them to the soul world, and then eventually they say, okay, we'll end up taking all of them. Fair enough. We then learn about the cooking process for God, and we learn that the reason why they have been sacrificing all these people is simply because it is part of the recipe for cooking God. We also learned that this was also the reason why the four beasts, which was way in the beginning of Toriko, were collecting humans. It was because they were been trying to cook God all this time, and we find that this God that they are cooking is not the official God. It's like a substitute God. Like we had the other pair, and now we've got like an artificial God, and we find that how Don Slimes, he's got seeds and fragments of all of the different courses on the Cassius 4 course, and that's why he's been preparing them. We also find that how, because it's not the official ones of the full course, that's why he said no when whoever it was asked him, you have a Cassius 4 course here. We also find out that there's another way to cook God, and the person who knew this way of cooking God without all the sacrificing was Froze, and of course we know that Froze was a Cassius combo partner, so we now know, now that Komatsu knows this, he'll probably find another way to cook God without all the sacrifices doing, but it seems that the way that they're going to try and do it is by using food immersion somehow in some way. We then find out that the most important thing for them to do now, Gigi says that the most important thing that they need to concentrate on is cooking another, and we find that just normally another takes 600,000 years to cook, and so they're gonna do it another way where they need the back channel, the soul world, or was it the back channel? One of them two, and then they need golden cooking ware also to be able to do this. Oh yeah, it's cooking soul world. I've got it written down here. It's cooking the soul world. Yeah, but they need the golden cooking ware, and how they're supposed to get the golden cooking ware is from the 7 beasts of Era 6. Now, the 7 beasts of Era 6 are simply just habitats where another lived and surpassed the speed of light. So we find that how the gourmet knights, they're gonna be the ones to get the materials that they need from the 7 beasts, so they can make the golden cooking ware. There's 7 knights, so each one of the knights are gonna go off and fight one beast each. And then yeah, there was other stuff as well where we find out that how Milk's gonna make the knife, the other guy's gonna make the pots and whatever. And then yeah, they're gonna, once they have the golden cooking ware, they're gonna go to the soul world and then cook another. Because we know it's gonna happen, because we've seen the end results already. We just need to see them do it. The chapter ends off and we have Don Slimes and the king that was mentioned earlier, and we basically hear from here is that Neo I should say, can revive at any moment. And that's the chapter. There's a lot of information given out in this chapter. I personally think that anyway, but it's information that we need so the story can grow, basically. So I'm going to give this chapter a 3.5-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.